Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we continue talking about saving and discussing some little adjustments that we could make in order to be able to increase the amount of money we save every month. So, let's get started. Reduce shopping temptation. Everyone nowadays seems to need our email address and they make good use of it. Have you ever counted how many unsolicited mails per day do you receive? It has to be dozens, if not hundreds. The best way to avoid spontaneous shopping is by unsubscribing to those countless emails. But I may miss a great deal, you say. Indeed, you can miss some promotions, but then, on the other hand, you would avoid buying an unnecessary fifth jumper this year only because it's 20% off and you cannot miss that. If you need, and I'm underlining the word need here, not want, something, just simply go and look for that specific item when you really need it. If that still does not convince you, check how much did you spend last year on items you didn't plan on buying, and in the end, have you really saved that much? If cutting all newsletter subscriptions from the stores you like seems like too much to ask, make sure that you use an email account that is not your main account, so that you don't go and check it constantly. It should help you to reduce the shopping temptations to a minimum. Also, don't feel bad about missing an opportunity. Instead, you could reward yourself for each dollar saved from spending on an impulsive purchase by saving it. A possibly new saving challenge for 2022? Review your cell phone plan. Check your usage and make sure you don't pay for any extras. Could you give up a few gigs of data each month? Does your work require you to be on call or use some specific apps? I personally use a no-contract smartphone card. These cards are super convenient as you can buy them almost anywhere and you are in control of what you spend. Reduce expenses instead of cutting them out. You may be wondering how to drastically reduce your expenses. However, making significant cuts to budgeting plans can be extremely stressful. Instead, look at all of your expenses to see if some small adjustments can be made versus eliminating one or two expenses completely. This technique can be more suitable for those of us who don't want to give up something completely but still feel that there is some room for improvement. A perfect example would be going out once or twice a month instead of doing so every single week. This way, you can still get to enjoy a restaurant meal once in a while, but you can cut your expenses at least in half by doing so less often. Pay yourself first. Paying yourself first literally means that before paying any bills, you should make sure that enough income is first saved or invested. As one of the greatest investors of all times, Warren Buffett, said, "Do not save what is left after spending. Instead, spend what is left after saving." For example, paying yourself first can include putting money into your retirement accounts, such as a 401k or Roth IRA, placing some money into your savings account and or into your taxable brokerage account from each paycheck immediately. Not having savings significantly increases the amount of stress, so we should make sure that our nest egg is growing up, and in case of some unexpected emergencies, we would be able to face them. And what about you guys? Do you have any other saving tips that you would like to share? Please do so in the comment section down below. I hope to hear from you soon. Until then, bye!